Good morning, afternoon, or evening, everyone. My name is Elivaras, and welcome back to the battle for Wesnoth. We are continuing with the campaign Descent into Darkness. We had just finished scenario 1 in our last episode, where we basically just got Malin a bunch of XP and were cast out of the town for spawning walking corpses. So now we are heading out to find Darken Volk in the wilderness after he left the town. And let's see where that takes us. I'm going to overwrite the replay, and here we go. Bitter and alone, Malin follows the back trail of the Orcish band north from Parthen. He curses the mages for casting him out from the Isle of Alduin only half-trained, unprepared for conflict. He curses Drogon for lacking the resolve to make the necessary sacrifices to protect their home. Most fiercely, he curses the orcs for their mindless savagery, pillagers and raiders who view violence as little more than sport. 3 days' travel northeast, Malin stumbles upon Darken Volk, the necromancer who had saved Parthen and taught him to raise the dead. The dark mage suggests that they travel together. Malin obliges, having been abandoned by his kinsmen. As the weeks pass, Darken Volk teaches Malin more dark magic. And now we are in the Peaceful Valley, they call it, but I'm sure it will not be all that peaceful. In truth, I share your hatred for the orcs. The Northlands have been my home for many years, and the orcs have been a growing infestation in recent times. They despoil the beauty of the land wherever they go, hacking and burning the forests and wildlife with their crude armaments. They are truly nothing but brutish barbarians. If you are interested, I would be happy to take you on as my apprentice, so that you can aid me in the fight against them. Yes, these vile creatures have ruined our lives in more ways than I can name. It is time someone did the same to them. They deserve to suffer for what they have done to us. Perhaps removing the threat of orcish raids will persuade the people of Parthen to welcome you home. They should be grateful. Imagine, no need to rebuild our homes year after year. No more needless death, no more senseless bloodshed, no more fear. But first, training. The orcs are powerful in the hills, strong enough that even I dare not confront them directly. Then what shall we do? Strike at them where they are weak. A goblin village lies in this valley just ahead. They are the bastard children of orcs, feeble creatures individually, but annoying enough in large numbers. Subduing them will provide us a supply of fresh corpses and souls to use against the orcs. It will be a worthwhile test of your skills. Alright, so we need to occupy all goblin villages. We have Darken Volk here, a dark sorcerer, so definitely more powerful than little Malin Kesher here, who's not really doing that much damage with what he's got. We have no available troops to recall, so all our walking corpses died, but wouldn't really want to recall them anyways. Now, we do get access to vampire bats. Vampire bats are pretty cool. They can fly, of course, so they have quite the distance. However, they're not very strong in combat. They're a level 0 unit, 3-2. While the walking corpses are also a level 0 unit, they do much more damage than the bats do. 6-2, and they get, quite a bit more at night. So, let's just recruit a lot of walking corpses. I don't really want to just walk out here and capture a village right now, because goblins, I believe, are going to spawn from them. So I want to do it when we are out in a little bit more force. Now we only have 17 turns. Oh, I see, okay. So we've already got Goblin Impalers spawning here. Ah, I did not realize there was a swamp near this village. Malin, it would be beneficial for your training if you and I were to investigate the swamp. Interesting. Investigate the swamp. I wonder what that means. I don't remember that in the previous versions of this campaign. Oh wow, he's actually got a decent amount of units. Yeah, we definitely don't want to jump on these villages, I think, yeah, because I believe they spawn goblins, and that would be a big problem if we just walk out, spawn goblins while being beset by an army of other goblin troops. Alright, we'll get another vampire bat, I think. Do we see anything else? No. So I wonder... I guess we just have to move Malin into the swamp. Yeah, there goes the... Okay, he's going to do a decent amount of damage there. Doesn't look like he's actually recruiting many units, which is good for us. And I think we'll get a good old 9-2 here. and miss almost everything. Well, I mean, there's only 2 shots, so I guess it doesn't really qualify as missing everything. He'll be bait so that they don't come after us. These 2 dudes with their spears. Yeah, Walking Corpse, unfortunately, not really getting the work done. We'll go in with the bat here. And we can probably get Malin a kill now. Don't really, as I said in the last scenario, don't really want to focus on leveling Walking Corpses. Just because they're not all that strong. Alright, and we'll spend the last of our gold here. All these troops are level 0, so they don't really cost anything to upkeep, which means once we start capturing these villages, we're going to have a lot of gold to spare. Alright. So, I don't think... I mean, I have an army. I might as well just do damage. Yeah, might as well just do damage. Now again, level 0 units do not have a zone of control around them, so you can see this guy can actually get to Malin, but he's not going to kill Malin, and he'll be in an awful spot if he attempts. Their lord is coming out here. Interesting. He's in a decent spot, 50% defense. Bat's going to die. Yeah, and he's going to go for our chaff unit there. Alright. So, what are we going to do here? So this guy's a ranged attack. This guy doesn't, but he has leadership. Fortunately for us, he's got no goblins to lead. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to do an 11-2 magical attack here. Hopefully hit both of them. Yes, we are. And then we are... The odds are we probably won't kill him. Yes, odds were correct. We're going to get in here and get the nice stab off. Getting Malin close to leveling, which is good. This goblin is close to dying. I think we're just going to leave him there for Malin to kill, because he's going to retreat back to his keep. Yeah, because those two together, 9, 18, 27, 6, 12, 18... that'll be 35, 45. This guy's got 46 health, so he can't die because their leader's guaranteed to retreat back. They never really stay out for more than 1 turn. Yeah, there he goes back to the keep. Looks like he's actually just going to go for the bat. Rip, poor bat. We'll go 16-2 here. We can actually just get Malin this kill. Now, if we step on this village, beware the goblin guards in the villages. So I guess it's not every village, but it's some villages. Because I do remember past versions of this scenario. They spawn goblins. Yeah, there they are. We've already killed off the majority of the forces, so not a big deal. Be able to summon some zombies. Now, we still need to remember to check out the swamp, so I'll probably just start moving our guys over. Let's see. Sorry, what were scenario objectives? Occupy all goblin villages. So it doesn't matter if we killed the lord. Okay, no longer get to Malin. We might just be able to execute him here, and that would be ideal. Yeah, we'll go 13-2. Boom, 2 big hits. 6-2. Ideally we hit both. Yes, we do. And then if we get this kill with Malin, we just level him up. Alright. The Goblin Knight is dead, Master. Nice, and now we're an Prentice Necromancer. So we're level 2, and we see our magical attacks got a lot more powerful. Basically the exact same as this Necromancer, except we still have a sword. So we do decent damage still. Oof, this goblin putting in the work, and you can see we have a zombie goblin here. Now, the walking corpses that you get spawning aren't actually the exact same as each other. Zombie goblins, actually, like, they basically share the same resistances and such as the faction that they were spawned from. So, zombie goblins... Wow, this guy is putting in the work, holy cow. Zombie goblins tend to have much less health. Maybe what we'll do is we'll bring these guys up to help kill these guys. Maybe we'll get Malin the kill, and then we'll move Malin over here and capture these villages with our guys. There's also other forms of walking corpses, as you might imagine. You do have like trolls and dwarves and things too, and those will also have their own unique resistances and stuff, and traits, and well, not traits, but like for example, the trolls will have like pierce and not impact resistances, but pierce and blade resistances, and they'll have much higher health than like standard walking corpse, who will have more health than the goblin walking corpses, who tend to be the weakest. Right, no one out of that one. And I think we will, I don't know, we could go in for the hit here. I think we'll just start moving Malin over. We've already got him to level 2. We don't need to get him every single kill in this map. Goblins are the weakest, so we'll use them first. There we go. Get Darken Volk up here. Okay, nothing in that one. One goblin in that one. Rise from the realms of death and decay. Aha, we get ghouls. They are ghouls, noxious beings fashioned from living flesh into carcasses of disease and poison. Those that outlive their masters gravitate towards the natural decay present in swamps and bogs. It seems cruel to turn such men into such a hideous form. Or to turn men into such a hideous form. You need not pity them. Once these were evil men, murderers and outlaws, no better than the orcs you hunt. I have transformed them so their physical forms match the spirits within. Is that not fitting? No punishment is too great for their kind. I suppose so. And we can see here now Malin Kesher starting to be persuaded, we can say, by Darken Volk. Volk is offering some convenient explanations as to why these ghouls have appeared here. Or as to why, like, justifying why he's basically turning people into these monstrosities. Like, if you just look at what they look like, is absolutely disgusting. So this is indeed a descent into darkness, as the game would have us, as the campaign would have us suggest. Sacking goblin villages is all well and good, but walking corpses and bats will not stand up to full orcish warriors. Have some patience. We have only just begun your training. These corpses and souls will supply you sufficient resources for practice. When you have mastered the basics, we will then assault the orcs, and you'll see your forces grow quickly. Excellent. I'm eager to move on to some real foes. Alright, and there we go. A short scenario, so I think we're actually just going to hop from there straight into the next one, since it's only been 13 minutes. Alright, so Malin and Darken Volk spend the summer and fall traveling across the lower Northlands. They attack goblin villages and small orcish camps when they find them. Although Darken Volk is occasionally demanding and irritable, he proves to be an effective mentor. Malin's power grows considerably under the Necromancer's tutelage. The colored patchwork of fall eventually fades to wintry snowfall drifting over barren lands. The nights grow longer as the sun disappears behind a seemingly perpetual mist of pallid clouds. Hounded by the elements, the two necromancers retreat into the hills to seek shelter. By a stroke of good fortune, they stumble across a mostly abandoned cave just as the winter sets in. Now we have a haunting in winter. I sense many life forms in this cavern, but none are very powerful. Most likely they are merely nothing more than beasts. Still, we may be able to use them to continue your training. Better than nothing. Which way do these creatures lie? East. Me kill you. Orcs fighting. No, me kill you. No, me kill I see human. Human, we smash human. Simple-minded, obtuse creatures. This should be an easy task for you. Once you have slain them both, we shall turn them into skeletons. Defeat both young ogres. Let's see. Yeah, so I guess we can just walk up here. Get the one with higher health. Me die. Alright, and this guy's going to come up to us. He's slowed though, so not doing much damage. And he just dies. The ogres are dead. Good. I have already showed you how to raise a skeleton before, but perhaps it would be best if we went over it once again. Other than for ghouls, flesh and blood are useless for undead creatures. First, let out the blood and innards and dispose of them. Very well. What a mess. The ghouls will take care of it once we have the resources to keep them here. Next, strip away the flesh. A little remaining is fine. Too much will hamper your skeleton's movement. Hear more cutting sounds, and then bind the strings of energy to the bone. Skeletons are no more than puppets. Novices will directly control their movement with strands of dark magic, but you should have no need for such crude methods. Instead, impart your will upon the skeleton. Spread the threads over the bones, and then let loose the twine from your hand. If your will is strong enough, the skeleton will be able to move on its own. I will try. And here we go. Do it again. We have 2 skeletons. Good, good. Now head north. I sense another young ogre there. Alright, so we just need to explore. We'll get some villages, though. Get some money while we're here. It doesn't look like they actually gave us any money, but whatever. There's also that entrance there. I believe in the past version of this scenario, because I don't remember this at all, I believe a past version of this scenario, you actually started on the outside of a cave and just kind of worked your way in. This looked much more interesting. I can turn this one into a skeleton as well. Yeah, we'll let him come out and strike at us. He's not going to be doing much to a skeleton, given he's got a cleaver and the skeleton's made of bones. Let's just see if we can't just kill him out right here. Now undead, most undead units will not have any traits. A skeleton can't really have traits like quick, strong, intelligent, because it's just, you know, a skeleton. He's going to attack us. Miss. Our skeleton's almost going to die, but not quite. There's a bow there. The ogre seems to have looted a bow. Use it to create a skeleton archer. There we go. It seems that raising skeletons is already a trivial matter for you now. You are indeed talented. Perhaps, but I will need more than a few skeletons to fight the orcs. They will come in time when you learn to control more of them at once. For now, continue exploring these caves. We may yet find something else of use. Ooh, scorpion. Annoying pests no more than that. Killing them, however, may provide some useful experience to your skeletons. Now, scorpions, very good at resisting impact attacks. There's quite a bit of them. They look like they're really strong, but they're actually level 1s and don't really do much damage. They also have a stinger that poisons, but that doesn't really matter when a skeleton. Skeletons, of course, as you can imagine, do not get poisoned. We're going to go in with the chill wave here. We're only going to hit 1, not the end of the world. Let's get our skeleton some XP. And then our pierce attack going to do some good damage here. Now that is going to do a decent amount of damage, actually. It's not quite what we're looking for. Yeah, our skeletons are a little vulnerable here. 5-4, it's a decent amount of damage. Because it's 4-4, but I guess... Oh, because the pincers are impact. That's why. I was kind of wondering. I was like, why is it doing so much damage? But it's because they're impact. Alright, so we'll let them attack us. One's going to go in for this guy guaranteed. Hopefully he lives, getting all 4 hits. Yeah, he didn't get all 4 hits, but he was close. Alright, let's get Malin in here. We can just kill him in one shot. I don't want to go in with this guy just because he's going to lose a lot of health and then has the opportunity to get just insta-gibbed by one of these guys. They're going to kill the archer, but... Oh, he did not. But that's actually quite good for us. So we're going to go 16-2 here. In the off chance we don't kill. Okay, we do kill, and we're going to leave our skeleton here. That guy just needs to heal. He's going to go in for our lord. He went for this poison. Did not work out for him. We're going to move to 50% defense terrain and then strike. Hopefully we just kill. We do not. I did poison my lord, but we killed him. Is there a village up ahead? I do see a village. We're going to want to get to that village, because poison is not fun for us. We're going to be taking 8 damage a turn until we can cure that poison. We're probably going to spend a few turns just healing up. Oh, I see. Okay, we can get this dude over here. We can bring our other skeleton up. Okay. Alright, bringing this guy forward. Almost healed up here. Alright, and that's good enough. So let us advance. And we see, ooh, Nagas. And we got Mylel here. I spy human vermin. I must kill. We will slay him. I do not think I will be the one dying here. Alright, we have to defeat both Nagas. Now, if they come out onto land, they're just straight up screwed. No questions asked. They're not going to come out onto land. They have 60% defense there. Now, if Malin gets on them, they're just kind of wrecked. Because magical attacks at night, because this is a cave, it basically just qualifies as night. Let's see if we can't get a kill for the skeleton, though. Get him closer to leveling. We need one more hit from this guy to almost guarantee it. We're not going to get the guarantee. And can we get it? No, we can't. We were close. Yeah, I think we'll just let him strike. Wow, 3 misses. Okay. Can we get the kill? We do get the kill. Alright, that's 1 down. Can we do anything if we step on these bones? No, we can't. I thought maybe it would give us an option to, like, raise them or something. Alright, we got Big Daddy Naga coming in. We don't want the skeleton to die, so we gotta be careful. We'll just 13-2. Boom. Evil Dark Magics. Since you have mastered reanimating skeletons, I will now teach you to control spirits. The souls of the recently deceased do not stray far from their bodies. You should be able to sense them still. I feel them. Controlling spirits can be somewhat hazardous, even for experienced necromancers. When imprisoning a soul, use all your might to retain control over it. You must exert your will over its own, or the spirit will break free and destroy you. I will do my best. So now we created a ghost. I think I did it. Oh, yeah, it's changing. Freedom! Your sorceries shall not shackle me any longer. You blithering fool, how did you let your will be overcome by a half-sentient creature that can hardly come up with a single coherent sentence? Let your will slip further, and you shall join other young necromancers who have died at the hands of their own servants. My will is strong, but he still does not return to me. What should I do? Subdue the rebel. When you have sapped it of its energies, exert your power over it. Do not lose focus. So I assume that basically just means beat him up. Because he's going to come at us, so we're just going to have to hit him with some good old magic. The Shadow Wave here. Chill Wave not doing much to ghosts. Let's see if we can... Ooh, that may have been a mistake. Because he could potentially just kill the ghost. Okay, he lived. Oof, okay. That was scary. I made a mistake by moving Malin all the way up there. Seize control back while it is weakened. I think I've got it under control again. That was a close call. Let me try the other one now. No mishaps this time, but you will need to practice more. Explore. Alright, so our skeleton's healed up. That is nice. Almost lost him. That would have been a doozy. Now, ghosts are really cool units. They advance into wraiths and shadows, which can advance into even cooler looking units that, of course, we can't see here. So ideally, I would actually like to get one close to leveling. I see some more scorpions here. Alright, let's start trekking through the swamp. Maybe we just let them come to us, because they're going to reach us before we even get here. Yeah, maybe we just let them come to us. What's their movement like in swamps? Only 2, and they have 4 movement points. Yeah, maybe actually we just do this. I'll let this guy be in the front so that he gets some more XP from being attacked. And a scorpion's not going to do much to a ghost. Alright, so odds are, well, he literally cannot kill. So we'll just maybe get the kill here, otherwise just kind of farm an XP. We do get the kill, that's good. And we'll let the ghosts take the lead here, because they take a lot less damage, and they drain when they attack, which means they get health back. So they basically just heal any damage they take. Use this ghost as the front runner. Wow, okay, it got a little wrecked there. Having troubles hitting this 40% scorpion. Hopefully he just heals up when the scorpion attacks it, and that's that. Oh, it does die. And he's poisoning our lord, because why not? It's okay, we lost 1 ghost, not the end of the world. Now if I do that, this skeleton's very likely to take a huge amount of damage. Alright, and I don't want this skeleton to die. Hopefully he misses. Yes, he does. Good. And we're going to do some healing. Alright. So, let's just let the skeleton get the kill. I assume these guys come with us. We're definitely going to go Revenant, because Revenant has level 3 form, where Skeleton does not. Let's see. We get the kill or we don't. We don't. Good. Nice. So we can now come in here with our Ghost. Now, this is the question. A Wraith, which has... I actually think we're going to go Wraith. A Wraith has a 6/4 attack that drains. Very, very powerful. A Shadow is invisible at night and can backstab, but I think for now we're going to go Wraith. So unfortunately did lose our other Ghost, because he got a little unlucky with his attacks, but not the end of the world. Because we have leveled up 2 units. Kind of scout out rail tracks and mines. Dwarves used to live here, but there do not seem to be any guards. I wonder where they went. Interesting. Alright, let's move our guys forward here. We'll get that village. Move our Revenant forward, move Melon forward, get our other skeleton. This guy now is our target to level up, if we can. Revenant to capture that. Trolls. I suppose I should have expected this. Threats to your skeletons, but no more than fodder for your ghosts. Eliminate them all. So how many do we have, is the question. I see 2. I see... Ooh, a troll hero. 16-3 melee impact. I think ghosts have very high resistance impact. Yeah, 50%. Very, very high. We'll let this troll come at our ghost here and get just kind of shreked. Our skeletons, of course, are going to get very wrecked. You can see our ghost just tearing this guy apart. Ooh, and the troll hero's coming out. Okay. Okay. Hopefully we just get the kill here. We might take a bit of damage, not the end of the world if we do, though. If I act quickly, I can slave another ghost to help me fight off the rest of these trolls. The boy learns quickly. He should be of great use, after all, he says. Of great use. So, he is not what he appears to be. Now, 16-3 is a hell of a lot of damage. That basically means that I'm literally almost dead if he attacks me with his hammer. 8-3, however, to a ghost, but ghost can wail on him. I think we just kind of keep him at bay and we just focus on these guys. for now. Just kind of let him sit there. Or let's not do that. We'll keep him up here. Well, actually, he could go in and kill this troll. Or do at least a decent amount of damage to it. Yeah, there we go. Just get some health there and you'll be fine, buddy. Alright, so we'll let that ghost heal. Now this guy's going to come in and do his round. Chance we get that kill is not very high. So if he moves out then to attack the skeleton, then we'll be good. You can see we basically healed almost all the damage this guy just did to us. Okay. Maybe we'll just feed the kill to Malin. Get him to level 2. Good kill there. And we'll 13-2. Actually, that may have been a mistake. It's possible he just dies. Oh, okay, he went for the ghost. He went for the ghost. I was like, uh-oh, is Malin just dead? Is this how our campaign's gonna end this early? Alright, now let's get the kill. Alright, we lost our other ghost, but it's okay. We got Malin level 2, Dark Sorcerer. Or level 3 now, I guess. You have done well enough so far, but I still have much more to teach you. Come, we have work to do. You have emerged victorious. So there we go. Finished the third scenario. He's now level 3. So we're looking pretty good with Malin here. We got our Wraith up. We got our Revenant up. We didn't level anyone else. Little bit of a shame we lost both our Ghosts and we lost our Skeleton Archer. But I'm happy with where we are right now. So yeah, that's going to cut it for this episode. We've now been going just over half an hour. As opposed to like the 13 minutes we were at when we did the second scenario. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. This was definitely a lot more interesting than the original version, where it was basically just, hey, you go into these caves, you fight some guys, and your ghosts can rebel on you. This was a much more interesting scenario. So the developer team did a very good job with this. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you back in 2 days for the next episode where we will be hopping in to Scenario 4. So yeah, I would like to thank you all for watching. Have a great rest of your day. Cheers, guys.